A new plan will change student loan forgiveness for many people. The Trump administration has agreed to a court-supervised plan. Agreement reached with the American Federation of Teachers, AFT. It resolves a legal case known as AFT v. U.S. Department of Education. This court deal is important news for borrowers, designed to speed up the process of debt cancellation for certain individuals. The plan aims to make forgiveness happen faster than before. It also has another major goal. The agreement wants to protect borrowers from surprise tax bills next year on their forgiven loans. The legal fight between the AFT and the administration created months of tension. The AFT argued the Department of Education was not processing forgiveness correctly. They said many borrowers who should have received forgiveness were left waiting. This court-supervised plan is the solution to that conflict. It creates a formal process that a judge will watch. The court's involvement is meant to ensure the government follows through. This brings a new level of accountability to a system that was confusing and slow. The new forgiveness plan focuses on specific groups of borrowers. It applies to those enrolled in certain income-driven repayment programs. The two main plans are the Income Contingent Repayment, ICR, and the Pay-as-you-earn, PAY. The Trump administration has stated it will resume processing student loan forgiveness for eligible borrowers in these two plans. This is significant because the processing for these plans had been partially blocked, leaving many borrowers in limbo. Now, the path to forgiveness for these individuals is open again, which is a major development for them. There are more than 2.5 million borrowers currently enrolled in either the ICR or PAYE plans. These individuals have been making payments based on their income for many years. The promise of these plans was always that after 20 or 25 years of consistent payments, their remaining loan balance would be wiped away. A very important part of this new agreement is about taxes. The Trump administration has clarified the tax rules for borrowers who receive forgiveness. In the deal with the AFT, the government confirmed borrowers who become eligible and receive forgiveness in 2025 will not owe federal taxes on that relief. This is a huge relief for many people. It means the full amount of their forgiven debt will be a net gain for them. They will not have to worry about a large, unexpected tax bill from the IRS next year. This tax protection is possible because of an existing law. The American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 included a provision that made student loan forgiveness tax-free at the federal level. This provision, however, has an expiration date. It is only in effect through the end of 2025. The new agreement confirms that the administration will honor this rule. Borrowers whose loans are officially canceled on or before December 31, 2025, will not receive tax forms like a 1099-C that would treat the forgiven balance as taxable income. This provides crucial financial certainty for this year's recipients. But this tax-free status is temporary. The special rule that protects forgiven student loans from federal taxes will expire after 2025. Starting in 2026, the old rules may apply again. Under those rules, a forgiven loan balance is often treated as taxable income. This could create a significant financial burden for future borrowers who receive forgiveness. A large amount of forgiven debt could push a person into a higher tax bracket and result in a tax bill that is thousands of dollars. A situation often referred to as a tax bomb, To understand the risk, consider the numbers. If this tax protection is not extended, a borrower in the 22% tax bracket with $57,000 forgiven could face a federal tax bill of over $12,000. Even a lower earner in the 12% tax bracket could owe around $7,000 on that same amount of forgiveness. These are not small sums of money. They illustrate why the timing of forgiveness is so critical. Receiving forgiveness in 2025 is very different from receiving it in 2026. This future tax risk is something all borrowers should be aware of. Up next, how the court will oversee the process and what you should do right now. To make sure the government follows through, the new plan includes strong oversight. The process will be supervised by a court. This is a key part of the agreement with the American Federation of Teachers. The court's involvement is meant to ensure transparency and accountability from the Department of Education. This is not just a promise from the administration, it is a legally binding commitment that will be monitored by a judge. This structure is designed to prevent the delays and the lack of communication that have frustrated so many borrowers in the past. The agreement sets out specific reporting requirements. The Trump administration must file 6 monthly progress reports with the court. These reports will begin soon and continue for half a year. Each report must provide detailed information. It will show the pace of application processing. It will also show the number of loan discharges that have been completed. This will create a public record of the department's performance. Borrowers, advocates, the court will be able to see exactly how much progress is being made each month, holding the department to its word. The Department of Education has also given a timeline for its work. The goal is to complete most of them within 2 weeks after today's date, October 21st, 2025. This is an ambitious timeline. It suggests that the department is ready to move swiftly to clear the backlog of eligible borrowers. This news means that relief could be just a few weeks away, a rapid conclusion to a long and difficult process. This court supervision is a major victory for borrower advocacy groups. For a long time, the inner workings of the forgiveness process were like a closed box. The monthly reports to the court will change that. They will shine a light on the department's operations. If the processing slows down or hits a snag, the court can step in. This system of checks and balances provides a new layer of protection for borrowers and ensures that the promises made in this agreement are kept. If you have student loans, you should take clear steps now. This news may affect you directly. First, you must confirm which repayment plan you are in. ICR, Pay, IBR. Log into your account on your loan servicer's website, or check your status on studentaid.gov. Knowing your plan is the first and most important step to understanding if you are eligible. Do not assume. You must verify your plan type. Second, begin gathering important documents. Income records, student loan payment history. These records help prove you met the requirements for forgiveness under your plan. Keep paperwork organized so you can provide additional information if the Department of Education requests it. It is always better to be prepared. Store documents in a safe, accessible place. This lets you respond quickly to requests from your servicer. Third, be vigilant for official communications. Department of Education notices, loan servicer notices. Notices will likely come by mail. Notices will likely come by email. Make sure contact info is up to date on your servicer's website, also updated on studentaid.gov. Be careful of scams. Official agencies will not ask for money to process forgiveness. Only trust information from your loan servicer and the Department of Education about your loan status. Finally, think about the future. The tax-free status for forgiveness expires after December 31st, 2025. If you expect eligibility in 2026 or later, speak with a tax advisor. A tax advisor can explain potential tax consequences and help you plan. Keep watching monthly court reports for updates. They show how the process is progressing. Acting now, staying informed, planning for the future. These are the best actions to navigate these changes. The core of this deal is about speed, certainty, and accountability, plus critical tax relief through 2025. The court-supervised structure aims to bring order to a broken system, creating a more reliable, transparent framework for borrowers who have held up their end of the bargain. For those who've been waiting, this offers a glimmer of hope.